What's up, everyone? This is Marlon Fan 1995, and it is time for Transformers 4 discussion number 7. And in today's discussion, we've got some news coming from Hasbro's Investors Day. But first off, I want to talk about something that I probably should have talked about in the last discussion, but I want to kind of touch on it today. Is the Decepticon-looking fighter jets. I'm kind of calling them Decepticon fighter jets because that's what they looked like from Dark of the Moon. But they're slightly different. They've got guns in the front that kind of don't really resemble the ones from Transformers 3 exactly. And the humans are controlling these ships. You have Mark Wahlberg, Nicola Peltz, and Jack Rayner. And as you see in the photo, it looks like Mark Wahlberg is piloting the ship. And Jack Rayner and Nicola Peltz are kind of along for the ride. It'd be interesting to see how this is incorporated in the movie, because, I mean, is it just some type of new technology that they created, like the humans, with the help of the Cybertronians? Or is this maybe one of the less common ships we didn't see from Dark of the Moon kind of being used, and maybe slightly altered or something? But, you know, is this a brand new human Cybertronian creation just to help them out? Is it specifically designed for the humans? That's something to think about. And it goes along with maybe the whole theme of maybe humans finally starting to gain hold of this Cybertronian technology and being able to master it and build it. And you know we have a major human villain in this, and I think it's going to be more so than what Dylan was. I mean, Kelsey Grammer, from what people have said from the screening, is that he's very, very, very evil. He's a really bad guy, and that's something that, Dylan was an evil guy too, but it was more like a I want to save my butt type of thing, and not like I'm doing this just to be evil. He was just kind of like a little coward that, he just wanted to stay in good with the Decepticons and just have another 40 years, as he put in the movie. But I think Kelsey Grammer, he is going to be an evil dude. He is going to want to, take over the Earth with the help of the Decepticons, and he is going to want to, tear some stuff up, cause some destruction and mayhem. And I think he's going to be a really good character, and I think Kelsey Grammer is the perfect guy to play Harold Attinger. And, he's done comedy in the past with, Frasier and stuff, but he's had some serious roles as well, and he's been really good at those serious roles. So I think that's going to be great. And speaking of Kelsey Grammer, he recently had an interview, and he had to say about his character, he's a no-nonsense guy. He's lived his life in the shadows for 30 years in the service of his country, and he likes to be unremarkable, yet very efficient. I think that's really interesting. He's been 30 years in the shadows in the service of his country, and he likes to be unremarkable yet efficient. I mean, that's kind of like an in the shadows type guy, like he said actually. But I think that this guy, he's gonna be nuts. He's gonna be evil. He's not gonna care about anyone but himself. He wants control. He wants to, I'm gonna love this character. It's gonna be a character you're gonna love to hate. I think that, acting-wise, Kelsey Grammer's perfect for this role, and I just cannot wait to see him unfold this character on the big screen. Speaking of the big screen, there was a 10-minute screening in Chicago. They showed 10 minutes of the movie to certain crew members, I'm guessing, and wow, I want to be there. That's awesome. Ronnie Lugo on Instagram took a photo of the title once it was over, I guess, or maybe at the beginning, but and he said that Michael Bay threatened to hunt down anyone that was there if they released any footage or if they spoke about it. So unfortunately, we're not going to be getting any footage or description of what happened, because I could really see Michael Bay hunting someone down and tearing them apart for this and suing them and a bunch of stuff. So Michael Bay, he's a no-nonsense guy. And so unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see anything from the preview screening. So that kind of sucks. That was also with the crew members included. It was at Hasbro Investor Day, and so the investors got to see it as well. So that's awesome for them. I wish I was there. The scenes included were probably a lot of human scenes along with CGI scenes that weren't completely finished yet. So, not polished off, not finished up. They still got some work to do, but you could probably get. It was probably more of in the whole like sticks and stuff, or like insert CGI VFX here, and it was probably more than that. I mean, they probably had it pretty much done, but not completely. It was probably mainly Texas scenes because they've had time to work on those. And I don't know how other movies work with this type of thing, but I know with Transformers movies, once they film, they send it straight to ILM and Digital Domain, and they start working on it right away. And they even start working on the models before they even started filming, I believe. So yeah, so that was awesome for those people to be able to see that 10-minute screen. I mean, 10 minutes, that's a lot of footage, to be seen before you actually see the movie. So, I mean, again, I would have just loved to be there. That would have been awesome. Yeah, so and apparently, Jerry from TFW 2005 said that they also did this in Detroit. They showed a little bit of footage, and maybe it was a little bit shorter, he said, but and then he kind of tried to stay by the door and try and get a little peek, but he was unable to, but he was able to hear it a little bit. Excuse me. And he said that he could hear a little bit of talking and stuff, but then there was also, on top of not being able to see, a guy came and kind of stood in front of him to make sure he wouldn't see anything. But that's awesome. They're showing footage already. That means we're getting closer. Also, Nelson, the admin of Michael Bay's official website, said that we should be getting a teaser trailer, in December or January of this year or the beginning of next. And I can't wait for that. I am going to be doing a trailer reaction video. That's going to be funny. I remember watching the Dark of the Moon trailer. That I was actually, when I started to watch it, when the Decepticons, when they started coming out from the surface of the moon, I remember I started laughing because I was so excited about it. So I can't wait for that trailer to come out. That's going to be epic and awesome, and I can't wait for that. I'm going to have a good reaction. You guys are going to enjoy that, because I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be pumped. I'm gonna be laughing hysterically because it's going to be so awesome looking. So can't wait for that. Also from Hasbro Investor Day is some toy news, and not really much on the figure toy line. They kind of mentioned the 4-point plan of how they want to release merchandise. But the major news about toys is the Creo line, and those are kind of like I guess the knockoff Legos. They will be having Age of Extinction themes. So like Dark of the Moon and all that stuff, we will be getting Creo figures of the Age of Extinction characters, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting those, but I know I'm going to be definitely getting some Age of Extinction figures. Probably maybe deluxe class if they still stick with the way they release those. Maybe a couple of other bigger ones, but I like those deluxe class figures. And also, some more big news is we have video game news, and that also comes from Hasbro Investor Day, and it seems like we're all but confirmed to get a Transformers 4 video game. They said video games will be coming out in 2014, and they will be released by Activision, and so they're still on board. Unknowing if High Moon Studios is still on board or not, but Activision is still on board, and they will be publishing the games. So they said video games, which leads to me believe that we will definitely be getting a Transformers 4 game, and maybe a War for Cybertron 3, possibly. It depends if High Moon Studios is still on board. Maybe another studio would take over as well. But we will be getting video games in 2014, which leads me to almost confirm that we will be getting a Transformers 4 game. So I can't wait for that. Once again, going to voice my opinion. Do not be a prequel game, please. But yeah, we will be getting a Transformers 4 video game. And that will just about do it for this Transformers 4 discussion number 7. I'd like to ask you guys to please like and subscribe to this channel, and share this video, and do whatever you can. You guys have been great lately. I've been getting a ton more subscribers. I got like over 200 in the past month. That is just awesome. I just passed 800. I can't wait till I get 1,000. I'm gonna have to do some type of special video or something when I get to 1,000 subscribers. But that's awesome, and it's just this channel's really starting to take off. And I'd like to thank you guys, my subscribers, for following me and watching my videos and liking and commenting. I love reading your guys' comments. It's just something I'll check a few times a day to see if I got comments. And if I don't get any, I'm like, oh, but I love reading your guys' comments on my videos. I love discussing Transformers with you guys. So thanks for following me on YouTube, and also make sure to like my Facebook page and my Twitter page. The links will be coming up shortly in my outro footage thing. And also, I'd like to ask you guys to please subscribe to the Unexpected Shenanigans channel. That is my one of my channels I'm trying to start up. It's going to be pranks and social experiments and other little shenanigans stuff. And so right now we have one video up, well, one prank video up. We have a couple of intro videos. But we did some No Not Ewing and a couple of other smaller things. And so that was fun, and we're going to be trying to get videos out more frequently pretty soon. Hopefully we're going to be filming this weekend, so that should be fun. And that, again, just about does it. I am MarlonFan1995, and I will see you for number 8 next time. And what is Transformers 4 called? It's going to be Age of Extinction. Age of Extinction, that is a pretty cool name. It follows the of in the names of the movies Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction. So it keeps that trend, but I have to say this is by